Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things, and today is just gonna be a chatty get ready with me. I have a bunch of makeup sitting in front of me that I've been enjoying using lately. I thought we could bring in Miss Pumpkin Spice over here and we could just chat about makeup and just like general life. I've been very stressed out lately, and I feel like the one thing that hasn't been stressing me out for once is my makeup collection, because it's so nice to just open my drawers and be able to see everything and choose what I want. So I wanted to just play with some makeup today, and yeah, that's all. So if you guys want to just sit, chill out, and do makeup together, then keep on watching. Let's go. So if you saw my primer declutter, I did say that the Benefit Professional Hydrating Primer is extremely low, and I wanted to try to finish it up, so I'm kind of trying to put my efforts into doing that. I don't mind this primer, but I got it in PR from BoxyCharm, and it's not one that I feel like I need. I feel like it's fine, but it doesn't really make or break my makeup, I feel like. So I'm fairly indifferent to it, and I would love to be able to say I fully used it up. For concealer today, I'm just going to go in with my L'Oreal eye cream and a concealer, because this one has to be done. Like, this one needs to be in the August empties. I've been trying to finish this one up so much, and I mean, I literally do this to get it out. You hear that sound? Like, barely anything comes out, so. Ooh, that might have been it, guys. That might have been it. I think we can call it done. Nothing else is coming out, so that's all the concealing we're doing today. So, look forward to adding this to the year-end makeup empties. Officially, finally. I'm going in with my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. It is still my all-time favorite makeup sponge. And for foundation, I'm gonna mix my Fenty Ease Drop with my Yenza Super Silk Serum Foundation, but I'm gonna mix them on the back of my hand. This Fenty, again, this is one where every time I think it's gonna be emptied, and it still has product coming out. I wish it wasn't opaque packaging and I could see through and have an idea of what's going on in there, because I really don't know what's going on in there. And then I'm gonna blend it in with my IT Cosmetics Love is the Foundation brush. I will say I did see that the new Love is a Foundation brush launched for the season, and I'm pretty sure it's in this like brush style. I know they changed it a few years back, but I'm pretty sure the original brush style is back. I definitely like wrote down some like words in a note today when I was first waking up, and I was like, oh, things I should probably talk about. Oh my god. Did this finish? Oh wait, it was just jammed. Wait, is this done? My e.l.f. brightening concealer, is it empty finally? You guys, how did I just finish 2 concealers at once? It's not clicking up anymore. It's finally done. Oh my god, it's like, oh my god, we did it. I finished in this video 2 concealers that I have been trying to finish for months. Hurrah, what an accomplishment. So what I was saying is I did make this little like list of just like random blurbs of things that were going through my mind this morning as I was editing my latest vlog, and I was like, okay, what's going on? First, it's almost fall. Can I tell you how much I get excited when fall is coming? Because I can't stand the summer humidity up here in the Northeast, and I cannot wait to be able to go outside and breathe. We've been getting a little bit of that the past weekend, and it's been wonderful just being able to go outside and breathe. That was the worst part of pregnancy for me. Well, everything was the worst part of pregnancy, but I could not step outside when I was pregnant in the summer because the air was so thick and my lungs were being like compressed. I could not breathe. And I remember when fall came and I could like open the door and go, it was just wonderful. And that's kind of how I think of fall now, just like my lungs being able to breathe again. So I just went in with the Physicians Formula stick bronzer. And then I'm gonna go in with an LYS cream blush. This is the shade Self Love. And I'm just gonna go in with my sponge, I guess. But I have been thinking about like taking, I have been thinking of taking down my summer decor and start up the fall, because if I looked at my Time Hop app, and the last couple of years I've been already indulging in the decor. However, I'm not doing good at blending today, am I? But the thing is, I kind of want to be able to include Phoebe, so like it's something for us to do, and I'm trying to wait for like a day when the weather isn't all that great and we can use this like a rainy day activity. I'm holding off on my decorations, but not for too long, hopefully. And then my e.l.f. cream highlight that is in my project pan that I have been trying to pan. forever. Anyway, are you guys embracing fall? I mean, like mentally I'm embracing fall. My house just isn't there yet. I also don't even have any fall candles to burn, I don't think, which is sad. I'm trying not to buy candles as much anymore, so I don't even know what I have in my stash. Also, it's like, I'm going with the Physicians Formula Healthy Powder. It's really awkward because like we still haven't gone on our family vacation yet, which it's not really like, we never really planned a big vacation, but my parents go down the shore fairly often. And we were like, oh, well, if you guys go down, we'd consider going down if it's like a longer trip, because people always want us to drive to the Jersey Shore for like the day. And I'm like, it's 2 hours both way. That's 4 hours in a car with Phoebe. And what's in the middle of that? And like, I mean, to begin with, I'm not really a beach person. I don't like sand. So for me, it's already like not my favorite activity. If I'm driving 2 hours away, I'm making the most of that situation. So we're actually going for 4 nights with my parents to the Jersey Shore. Next month, I'm going with Morphe Brow Pencil and ABH Clear Brow Gel. Actually, guys, this might be the last use. And my point was, it feels so awkward getting ready for fall when I still have like our summer vacation kind of thing happening. But we're not even going till after Labor Day, which I'm wondering, when does school start around where you guys live? Because I've been seeing so many people with their kids going back to school, and where I live, we never started school until after Labor Day. So it's very interesting to me how different. It's not even like days or a week difference, it's like a month difference, it feels like, between different parts of the country. And as far as like Phoebe and Halloween, like we went all out for her first Halloween, which was like, first of all, it was my dream to do that for her first Halloween. I love Halloween. I had our baby shower on Halloween. I was like, first year we're going all in. We dressed her up for 31 days and it was great. However, it was a really difficult time because it was right when she wasn't crawling yet, but she was starting to, it was army crawling. She was army crawling at that point. And she started getting her teeth all at the same time. It was such a hard month. She wound up getting her first like miniature virus. It was a really rough month. Lots of great memories, but also like lots of like semi-traumatic memories as well. So this year we're not doing that. I got her some Halloween pajamas. I got her a couple like Halloween shirts, but I'm not doing a bunch of outfits. We haven't even picked out her costume yet. Actually, last year with everything, I hadn't picked out like her Halloween costume because I had so many different options. I was like, I'm gonna wait until I can kind of get a better gauge on like the weather throughout the month of October, and then I'll kind of pick based on that. And then she wound up on Halloween going out as a little sheep, but I didn't know that prior to the month starting. The thing is, right now she's at this stage where she really likes something and obsesses over it, and then she obsesses over it to the point where she gets tired of it. So I really don't want to commit, because like a week ago I would have said, dang, she might want to be Bluey. But now all she wants to do is watch this show on Disney Plus called Puppy Dog Pals, which neither of us really introduced to her. It was like on the recommended screen after, oh, we finished season 2 of Bluey. So then like the screen that came up was like, oh, if you liked Bluey, maybe you'll like this. And she started freaking out. Now all she does is ask for the puppies. It's an okay show. It's not Bluey, let's put it that way. But I'm like, so I don't even know what she's gonna like in October. She also is obsessed randomly with tigers and is constantly running around growling around my house like a tiger. But I'm like, I don't even know. Are tigers gonna be cool by the time October comes around? So no idea what we're doing for Halloween, basically. I feel like I talked too much through stuff, but I did use the butter bronzer after I was done my brows. And now I'm just doing something hopefully semi-simple. This palette, this pumpkin spice palette, just add a little bit of purple. I want to do something purpley today. Another big deal is Phoebe got her first COVID vax this past week. It almost like didn't even hit me that it actually finally happened, because it's just been like, life has been so insane. It felt like another day, another thing checked off the to-do list. I like felt like I didn't even like properly like acknowledge how exciting it was, that, you know, it felt like I waited forever for the approval, but by the time they approved it, she had had COVID the week before. And even when we went to her appointment, because we just got it done at her last checkup, and they even said like, oh, well, they say you can wait 3 months after you have it to be able to then get the vaccine. And I was like, I don't even think that's accurate information anymore, which was strange that they even said that. I was like, nah, we're doing this. We're doing this and we're getting this over with. It's already a big enough hassle getting her here, and I'm gonna have to bring her back in a month, that I'm not doing like an extra trip just for this vaccine, so we're doing it now. And she had no reaction to it, which was nice. Ooh, I have a good question. What is everyone's favorite Halloween movie? Because for me, it's Halloween Town. I like Hocus Pocus, but I love Halloween Town. I feel like Halloween makeup was one of my first like introductions to the beauty YouTube space, not like learning how to like do actual makeup. It was more like, how do I make myself look like this for Halloween? I've been contemplating making like a video, like a try to get ready with me, kind of like this, about like my history, like where I started like with watching YouTube and kind of what led me down the rabbit hole of like creating my own channel, because like there's a couple contributing factors into why I actually finally started. This is a Essence eyeliner. I'd have to kind of like draw a timeline to make sure I got everything right, but it's been on like the back of my mind doing something like that. I'm gonna do my Physicians Formula eyeliner. I just feel like some days, like even today, like I feel like I like had to force myself to sit down and film this video, not because I don't want to film it, but because I second guess myself so much, and I'm not very like good at like articulating. I think it's very hard being on YouTube when articulating like your thoughts isn't my like strong suit. Like I can tell you, I know how I feel about things in my brain, but I don't know how to navigate things from my brain and out my mouth. And it's like something that's very frustrating, and it's been hard my entire life, because like I'm kind of just like a, I don't think like I'm not like a short with people, but I'm not very good at like, oh, what's the word, like maybe it's articulating. I'm pretty sure there was a time when I was younger where I like had a test in elementary school. This is like a perfect description of like how my brain works. It was like an essay I had to write, and it was in like 5th grade or something, so like essay, you can take that word with a grain of salt, but I had to like answer a question on a test in an essay form, which probably meant a few sentences, but I, being me, was like, I don't need a couple sentences, I can answer that in one sentence. Like, why do I need to write more than I need to say just because the teacher's asking for it? Like, I don't need all those extra sentences. So that's kind of like how I talk. I'm not very good at like being a wordy person, which is why my videos usually aren't very long, because I don't talk a lot. Like, that's not me. I'm gonna go with this Tarte Make Every Moment Count palette. This is like the blush I've been loving to wear recently. So I struggle a lot with YouTube video concepts, because as much as I want to like talk about different topics that I have passion about, I can't talk a lot about stuff because I don't know how. I really think it's like an art being able to talk a lot, and I don't have that. Me sitting here and just blabbing on, like, it makes me very nervous because it's not something I'm very good at. Becca powder, and I feel like it must come off in my videos, that it's just like, like I just like start thoughts and then like they don't fully come to fruition, or I get distracted and I say something else about something else, and I completely, like, my brain half the time is all over the place. Like, as I'm sitting here filming, I'm definitely thinking about things I also should be doing besides this. My camera's overheating, so I'll be back. I'm back. My camera's better, and I have no idea what we were talking about, so that conversation has come and gone. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. This is so low. Will it be in this month's empties? I surely hope so. I will say this has a great sprayer. They have repackaged this, so I don't actually know if it's in the same mister anymore. But that Jen Atkins spray that they had, I do have that. Sprayer is 10 out of 10. I'm going to go in with my Thrive mascara. I do love this mascara so much. And then I'm gonna go in with a lip gloss. I've been wearing this one a lot lately. I feel like it might be starting to go bad, but I'm like pretending that's not happening. It's my Persona lip gloss in the shade Shortcake. It still has a bit of like a cake scent to it, vanilla-y, but it feels like not as like fresh as maybe it once was. And like, it's one of my favorite, most comfortable lip gloss formulas. And that's why I stopped buying makeup, because it's making me sad that like all these things that I love so much, I felt too overwhelmed to use it all. So that is my pumpkin spicy makeup look, even though it's purple. So that was it for this chatty video. Sometimes I just need to do these just to get things off my chest. I didn't know that this one was going where it went today, but it went there, and there's no going back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Instagram down below. Give it a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.